All of the awards tonight have been voted on by the final draft community, so it means that everyone who voted on these awards shares one thing in common.
They had $249.
They had $249.
I've been the Vice President of Events and Services for Final Draft for about 6 years now. And it's a job I love because I get to work one-on-one with screenwriters and see them find success, especially through the Big Break contest.
I'm just at the beginning of the journey, but something like this is fuel for that engine. And I'm extraordinarily grateful for that.
This wonderful room of brave and admirable writers. You guys are something to look up to, and I really appreciate all of your work.
Every week, these writers work endless hours to bring laughter to the living rooms of millions of people across the country.
We write everything in the room together, so we stare at these giant final draft screens, and by my calculations, we've been doing it for about 12,800 hours, and we look forward to doing it for thousands of more, so thank you very, very much.
You know, Nick had a lot of things he wanted me to say, but in my mind it's going completely blank, and I'm going to go off script, which is the one thing he would never want me to do, so.
The screenplay writer will somehow boil that down into, like, you know, he picks up the cup of tea and does, I'm not a writer, so I don't know, does something. And you're like, wow, somehow that says all that stuff in a different way. So anyway, that was something I wanted to say.
My claim to be here is very wispy. I just happened to be the first person, one of the very first, to read this novel in galleys and go, yes, this is gonna be a hit movie. I'm gonna produce it and write the script. And it didn't happen. A less evolved person, somebody that was catty and bitchy, might be jealous.
I'm very grateful to be here. These writers started with the kernel of a story idea and went on to create our favorite films of 2014.
I came in at 7 in the morning, and I'm leaving tomorrow at 7 in the morning to be here because when we talked about it, all of us, we thought this was important, and we really mean it. It's important to be acknowledged by other writers. It means the world to us. So on behalf of Alejandro, myself, Nicolas, and Armando, we are incredibly grateful and humbled, and thank you so much. Thank you.
You know, there's so many writers out there. You guys know how hard it is. You guys know, you know, that blank screen, that blank page. At the end of the day, it's the most important thing. Out of nothing, you create something. There's a blank page, and then, you know, you think of some crazy idea, and it becomes a movie. And I think we're very proud to say we make shit up for a living. That's what we do for a living, and it's a great thing. And I think Scott has said that, you know, this is kind of a Lifetime Achievement Award, but we're not done.
I'm only 51.
It's a midlife achievement award. You ain't seen nothing yet.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Very much.